Go by Big Almighty Draco on Instagram. My Twitter handle is B Almighty Draco.
Okay. And what is fashion to you?
Fashion is self-expression through clothing. I feel like it kind of gives people, I guess, an image of who you are, like a piece of who you are without them really like talking to you, getting to know you.
How would you describe your fashion sense?
It depends on the day. A lot of the times, like with class and shit, comfortable. Weekends, I might, jazz it up a little bit. I used to be into like suits real big. I kind of stopped. I don't like all that shit no more. It's too much. So really comfortable right now.
Okay, so would you say like streetwear kind of?
Yeah, streetwear. Somewhere in between streetwear and like, I wouldn't say exactly. It is streetwear, but yeah, it's streetwear. I ain't even gonna lie. It's streetwear.
Okay. And do you feel pressure, since I know that you do music and stuff, like on how you dress or anything, or do you just be like?
I'll be like, fuck it. If it's in my closet, I'm gonna throw it on. If I like it, it ain't really. I feel like rappers do dress a certain way, artists do dress a certain way, but it's part of like you, who you are. So I'm not gonna start dressing a certain way because I partake in certain crafts and everything like that.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you want to say?
Nah, nothing right now.
All right. Okay. So what are you eating?
Lemon pepper.
Lemon pepper from
Dixie Queen.
Dixie Queen.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Good vibes.
So what is fashion to you?
What is fashion to me? I feel like, first and foremost, your question is funny. I feel like I'm on a beauty pageant right now. Fashion to me, as cheesy and as cliche as it sounds, fashion is self-expression. But to me, fashion is just a release, man. It's just ways to just really showcase, who you are, but in ways that you really don't have to speak on. In a society where everybody is trying to have clout and try to have so much say so, there's something so simple and so respectful and just being steezy and knowing it and owning the room without saying nothing. And that's why I do love fashion. It's a certain look, it's a certain rush, it's a certain feel. That it's just something amazing. I never got over that high of like the first day of school and you trying to outflex everybody. You can't sleep because you want like them to see this fit. And that's something I really admire. It's something that's always stayed with me. So that's what fashion is to me. Not only self-expression, it's just a release of the extraordinary. 2 X's in that bitch.
Yeah. Are there any parts of fashion that you don't like or don't like about the fashion industry?
Yeah. But is it my say so to say anything? No.
Or not even like not even just like stuff that you don't like as far as clothing, but just like some people say that they don't see enough representation.
I was about to leave it to that. Yeah, man. Folks, whoever the powers that be, like in the fashion industry, that's one thing I do. I always still see a lack of like blackness, and I always think it's crazy because we do everything. Like when I say we, I mean we as black people, we do everything. We have our hands in so many mixes, and creativity, the arts, and for us to just be neglected, that one aspect. Or like every other month and a half, I see Gucci coming out with some type of bullshit. I saw somebody on a runway a couple weeks ago with like a monkey face or some shit like that. So simple shit like that. Using I hate when the fashion industry doesn't use race enough, and then I hate when they use race to make more sales instead of being genuine. Like they race bait, because I knew this was gonna be a hot topic. That's lame as fuck.
Yeah. What do you think as far as fashion, as far as Memphis goes?
far Memphis goes?
Memphis fashion. Do you see enough, or really just Memphis fashion? Whatever you want to talk about with that.
Well, Memphis always has so many different facets of fashion, man. You got urban streetwear. You got your hood, when I say streetwear, I mean you got your hood niggas that drip when the hood niggas drip. You got your streetwear niggas. You got like your Dior, like pretty women. It's so many different facets. But I only can speak on like the people that's around me and like Memphis niggas got drip, man. For real. I know. I hear this stigma that Memphis niggas don't dress. That's a lie, because I be lying to myself, and I know I be fresh as hell.
We see your outfit.
You see me, bro. They feel me. They feel me through the lens. I know I'm drippy.
So we see with these boxes, is your favorite brand Puma and Nike?
Shout out to my plug.
Okay, yeah, we see all these. But yeah, well, anything else you want to say?
Eat more lemon pepper. Stay tuned for 2020 and subscribe to that channel.
Who are you?
Right now?
Yeah.
Who am I? I am Handsome Samson, Luxurious 1, 2X's, Dos Equis, Prosekis. It's a lot of names. It's a lot of names. Leonardo DiCaprio. But, you know what I'm saying? My name's Pro. I'm your luxurious brother as well.
Yeah.
Right. I just want to celebrate, cause we might not have a moment like this no more.
What do you think there is a pressure between artists as far as fashion goes? Like, you have to dress a certain way, or do you just dress your own way, whatever? Or do you think that you put a lot of emphasis more? Do you take that into consideration?
No. And that's what I always think is kind of corny. That's corny to me. To be for real. Because I'm just not ever going to take nobody's notion on my self-expression.
Yeah.
So as far as like, whatever's moving with the times, like that's cool and all. You might even find something that you relate with in the times, but like you moving with the times or just trying to watch and see what's going on, like, cause that's basically how I'm taking it. It's like, no, I'd rather be myself and just own up to, whatever I think is dope. Because if I eyeball it and I put it on and I own that shit, then it's fire. Point blank, period.
Yeah, that's good. So what about, so you don't care about trends at all?
Not saying that. Sometimes some shit that be in the trends is really like, oh damn, that's dope. But I don't depend on the trends to tell me what's dope or not.
Yeah.